Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Pusha T clowns Drake after getting torched by West Coast. Says Kanye win. I don't know what that means. Look, you guys know that Drake didn't ain't really had a rebuttal back to Pusha T after Pusha T went in on him, and then Kendrick said it because Drake was trying to say some stuff about Pharrell, and he was like, I don't want to see you Pusha P, I want to see you Pusha T. That was a crazy bar. But we gonna check this out, man, because Pusha T went in on him. So we ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
So then now I gotta dig deeper into who the person is. Now I gotta dig in and see, what are y'all like? What's your family like? Oh, your dad left you at 5. Oh, I get that. He never walked you to the bus stop. You're mad about this. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's like, man, your mom, she never remarried. You don't even know what like family is. So of course you don't dig marriage.
Everybody was very, very excited about the elimination of Drake. Yo, we were not excited, we was energized.
I mean, listen, man, it's a lot to take in. Cause like you said, you like people. You and Drake was
When somebody laugh like that, it's them trying to cope with things that are said. It's like it's funny, but like, damn, should I be laughing at this? It's gonna be bad.
It was on one time.
That wasn't my choice.
Like, I heard you like him young.
Get out the way, man. Get out the way. Move out the way.
Get me out the way, homie. You a lame too. Hey Drake, you on the phone with an A minor. Let's do.
Couldn't even say nothing.
So it looks like the whole rap game has turned their back on Drake. And guess who's out here saying, I told y'all so? None other than Pusha T, who's been trying to warn us about Drake for years now. And get this, word on the street is that Pusha and Kanye have finally squashed their beef, and they are back in the lab cooking up some new heat. And guess what? They reportedly have a Drake diss track in the works. Talk about pouring gasoline on the fire. Meanwhile, more rappers are hopping on the anti-Drake wave after Kendrick Lamar straight up humiliated him with that Not Like Us video. Everybody's clowning Drake for even thinking he could go toe-to-toe with K-Dot and disrespect the West Coast. Honestly, if I was Drake, I wouldn't set foot on the West Coast anymore, or even step outside for a while, because the backlash is crazy right now. So what did Pusha T have to say about Drake getting destroyed by Kendrick and basically banned from the West Coast? And are Pusha and Kanye really about to go in on Drake with another diss? Let's break it down.
That's what I get. I get clown feelings from that. I look at him. There's somebody, I get the picture of the actual photo that I used
Of the blackface.
of the blackface.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, it makes sense.
Ever since Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, California has been straight up dancing on Drake's grave, and they are not done gloating about his downfall yet. This track got all the haters of the 69 God united like never before in hip-hop history. But on the flip side, it also brought a special bond back to California and the whole West Coast. Part of this is because LA took down the biggest rap artist in the game in a legendary rap battle. But also it's because, for a minute now, Drake has been saying some things that have rubbed the West Coast the wrong way and disrespecting legends like Tupac. Now, while Kendrick and Drake's beef has been simmering for more than a decade, the animosity the West Coast...
Again, man, that AI of Snoop and Tupac voice, that was so crazy. I seen so many different reactions to that, and it was more like they didn't know if it was impressive or just it was a combination of impressive and disrespectful and just shock at the same time. That's like, whoa, was he using AI? Then it's like, oh, yo, that's disrespectful. And then kind of lame at the same time, because damn well Tupac and Snoop wouldn't dare. Oh.
has for Drizzy is pretty with Rachel Lindsay.
And you know how much of a fact that is like, if you from LA and you start acting a certain way, your homies will call you out. They'll be like, oh, so you acting all Hollywood now, you know? It's a huge difference. That right there really sums it up. You know, Drake is thinking LA is like Hollywood. Yeah. That just lets you know you are so out of tune. Like, yeah. Perfect example.
And he said that Drake confused West Hollywood for Inglewood.
Delilah.
I don't know if he's just making these names up, but I literally know two people of that name. Big Ron and Shamika. I swear to it. Yeah. Again, I am from South Central LA, you know, in the hood. And I used to live in Compton. So what he is saying is so to the T. Like, yeah. So to the T.
Lil CC. You know what I'm saying? People like that. People like the people from the low bottoms. You know, people that are going to dot that are from LA. People get their LAs confused all the time.
Drake clearly underestimated Kendrick and the love he gets in his own city. And now it's looking like Drake's Hollywood dreams just got a rude awakening from the real LA. Because when there's a cultural disconnect about what your rival calls his city, you've already messed up big time and pissed off a whole lot of folks in the process. And it boggles the mind how no one on Drake's team warned him about this. But child, Drake went and made an even bigger fool of himself with this whole AI mess, using Tupac and Snoop's voices to throw shade at Kendrick on that tailor-made freestyle track. Drake had Pac and Snoop sounding like they were all disappointed in Kendrick's behavior, and even Pac's own family had to check Drake for disrespecting Pac's legacy. Tupac's estate threatened legal action against Drake and forced him to pull tailor-made freestyle from his social media accounts. Howard E. King, the lawyer for the Tupac Shakur estate, called tailor-made freestyle a flagrant violation of Tupac's publicity and the estate's legal right, and a blatant of the legacy of one of the greatest hip-hop artists of all time. King said in a statement, the estate would never have given its approval for this use. The unauthorized, equally dismaying use of Tupac's voice against Kendrick Lamar, a good friend to the estate who has given nothing but respect to Tupac and his legacy publicly and privately, compounds the insult. Tupac's brother Mopreme also criticized Drake for using an AI-generated voice of Pac to diss Kendrick, implying it was a cowardly move on Drake's part.
You never related.
Yeah, man. What Pusha T said is so valid. And I know he was talking to Big Boy on a radio station. And like, sometimes I just wonder why people don't ask questions like that. But yeah, Drake really ain't talked about nothing. He is literally like a culture vulture. It is so true. Damn. I just feel like, you know, Drake can still be relevant. He's just not going to be the mega star that he once was, because a lot of people, the people Drake want to mess with him ain't gonna mess with him no more. Like, you know, that will you know, when he's out there looking for that validation, ain't gonna do it no more. Because when you try to infiltrate something and then you get caught, the worst thing you could do is what he's doing. These little, you know, it just seems so lame and so high school. Like, it's, yeah. That's it. That's all. Appreciate y'all coming over. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. Peace out.